As you add more and more devices to your Reason rack, things can get a little bit messy. So there are some nice ways of cleaning up your rack. First of all, we've learned about the triangles that allow us to shrink and expand specific devices. I can also option click to shrink all of my devices or to expand all of my devices. Now I can move any of these devices simply by selecting it and dragging it to a new position. In fact, I can click multiple devices by shift clicking if they're next to one another. I can drag them. Let's put these Thors down at the bottom here. And that works great. And notice, by the way, all of the cables moved as well. It didn't reorganize things in the mixer. Thor was number 7, and it's still in channel 7. If I drag the Thors from back here, and I can do it from the back of the rack as well, you'll notice it's still in channel number 7. Now there's another way that I can move devices. I can select devices that aren't next to one another by using the Command key or the Control key in Windows. So let's select this Thor, and then I'll Command click this Thor, and we'll drag them right up here below the maelstrom. And there are my two Thors. So it's very easy to shrink or expand any specific device, just drag them around where I want them, and that helps keep things a little cleaner as you develop your song. Now what about the back of the rack? Well, when we have a lot of cables, it can get very hard to figure out which cables go where. Well, there's a nice way of making that a little easier to see, and that is by using this option called Reduce Cable Clutter, or by pressing the letter K. And what that does is it dims all of the cables except the ones that are connected to the highlighted device. So here my subtractor is selected. Let's now select the maelstrom, and we see all the cables connected to the maelstrom. Makes it very easy to trace where those cables go. Here I selected another subtractor, and pressing K, I see all of my cables again. If I press K one more time, I see just the subtractor cable plugged into channel 2 in my mixer. So those are just a few simple tricks for cleaning up a messy rack.